Shout out to Mountain and Fish, I got Iggy and Woods doing right for the culture. If you just here for the views and the likes and just put out on mic, you a vulture. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down, but the switch did it. They let me down, but the raps did it. They let me down,
This is your boy Iggy.
It's your boy Woods.
Listen, you are tuned in to season 5 Hip Hop Hoops.
Did you miss us? We're back. You know, we had to do a little house cleaning.
Yeah.
A little bit of house cleaning,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a little bit.
Upgrading a bit.
Yes,
Got some
sir.
equipment. We looking serious right now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Shout out the Distant Cousins, Title League.
Title
You know
League.
how
Shout
that
out Title
goes
League, man.
already.
Still Title League.
It's all day, every day, man. Distant Cousins, man. Emoji
Yes.
fingers all day. It ain't going
Yes.
nowhere.
Shout
You
out
understand?
Sophia, man.
Ain't
Amazing
nothing fake
producer.
about that. The only fake thing is that, you know what really kind of hurt? Finding out that Steve Harvey was wearing a man unit. I'm telling you, fams. Like, I remember growing up, me and the dogs from Finch,
Steve Harvey
we
lineup.
used to make sure we had that Steve Harvey lineup to
Yeah.
find out the Steve Harvey lineup was not real.
It was not real.
A man unit. Holy smokes. But yo,
But
it's great
listen,
to be
man,
back, man. We're
great to
back,
be
baby.
back.
Let's go.
Just check us out. Keep checking us out, man. Every single week, Hip Hop Hoops, man. Tune in, man.
Yes,
For
don't
sure.
forget to subscribe.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We're on all social media platforms.
All of them. Apple Podcasts,
Tell
Spotify.
'em.
You know, check us out on YouTube.
Tell them.
The whole thing, man.
A lot
The whole
lot
thing.
has happened though, fams.
Absolutely.
A lot has happened.
Yo, let's get into it, man. I'm
Let's
ready.
get into
I'm
it
ready.
for real, man. Like, let's start off with the Raptors, baby.
Yes, Toronto Raptors, they finally did it.
I
Thank
knew you'd
God.
be happy.
I've been praying for this day to come.
This guy.
It is finally here. OG and a nobody is gone.
And what? The disrespect.
He's no longer with us. I've been
He's-
saying Masai should have listened to me when I said trade him last year, and we held on to him. But I'm actually excited with what we got for him.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
At the end of the day, IQ and RJ is great pickups. A lot of people felt like, you know, when you play at home,
yeah.
you know, you got that nervousness. You know, you
Right.
got people tugging on him.
Right.
You know, come here, be out. But RJ's different because RJ's from Mississauga. You know, he has great parents with it. You know, Rowan, obviously.
Yeah, shout
he's-
out Rowan, man.
You know,
Duck, man.
we got to Ducky, shout out Ducky, and they're
Yeah.
gonna keep him tight.
yeah.
They're gonna keep him, you know, focused, locked in. He was never that kid. You know, he had, you know, both parents in his life. He wasn't that kid that was going out. He's always that kid that's focused on his game.
Real
And
talk.
he kept his circle tight. So I don't think RJ will have a problem excelling in this city and,
he's
and,
ready.
and all
He's
that
ready.
stuff.
He looks like he's ready for the moment.
I think
Definitely
so.
ready.
I'm
And
happy
picking up
with that.
quickly was huge too. You know what I mean? But the biggest move I thought in regards to if you were to ask like who won the trade, you know what I mean? I would say Raptors won it long term.
So
And Masai, you know, Masai is the ultimate finesser. And shout out to my Africans. Like, it's Black History Month, you know what I mean?
yes.
And we got African in us. You
Absolutely.
get me?
Niger
Even
boy.
though, you know, I'm from the Caribbean, but, you know, we got African in us regardless.
Facts.
And the one stereotype about Africans is, you know, they're scammers. They're finessing.
Oh,
But listen, Masai is kind of proving that because what he did to the Knicks
Yeah.
by getting Quickley and RJ for literally not nothing, but OG, the guy,
Precious.
Precious, Flynn, shout out Flynn. You know, long term we kind of won that. And
So your question-
and Masai knows what he did. He knows what he's doing. Shout out Masai. Look, I believe
So
in
what's your
Masai.
question? What's your question?
Who won the trade? Between New York and Toronto? Who won the trade? That will be the question.
I think people are looking at the Knicks right now, and they're on like a 9-game winning streak.
They're looking good.
They're looking good. Me, the schedule wasn't that tough. They're playing at home. Let's
True.
put some context into
They're
it.
not even talking
You
about
know.
all that, but good point.
You know, they played Denver. They beat Denver. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that Joker was hurt. He got hurt. He played, but he got hurt, so he was
Bottom
out
line.
a long part of that game.
But don't,
You know-
remember what I said before? OG is the Joker stopper.
Come
You
on,
guys were
man.
laughing
Come on,
at
come
me.
on, come on.
You guys were laughing
It's
at me,
too
but
early. We just
Facts
got
are facts.
back, bro.
facts are
we
facts.
just got back.
Facts
Stop,
are facts.
please.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
OG's not shutting nobody down.
Come on,
Stop.
he's shutting down a lot of folks
Listen,
right now.
nobody gets shut down in the league. That's overrated. Because
Listen.
nobody plays defense, and we could see
So
it
be
now.
it. Who-
Guys are scoring 70 and 80.
That's cool, but
The last person who scored 100, he was 8 feet taller than everybody.
that's true.
So-
I'm not knocking that. But what I am saying is OG has a pretty good winning percentage against Joker. It's a fact. I'm
Alright,
just
well,
saying. Sorry.
So
Sorry.
you know, we finally traded Pascal.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with this trade. What is your thoughts with the Pascal trade to Indiana?
I'm crushed. You know, Pascal's the guy, like Spicy P. That he grew up Toronto bound. He still got love for the city.
Yeah.
He's put in a lot of work. He grew up as a pro from coming to the NBA till now. One thing I always say is he picked up the game late. So his prime is not like everybody else's prime. He's probably tapping to his prime right now in regards to just longevity playing basketball.
Was he 29?
Yes,
29?
but he started so late.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
He
didn't
did.
do the whole AAU stuff like how they're doing it now, but like AAU at the age of 12, 11. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He didn't do
Even
all
earlier
that.
than-
So his body's gonna be right, pause, and the fact that
Control Alt Delete, remember?
oh, yeah, my bad. It ain't even pause no more. It's Control Alt Delete. You gotta reset all that. You know what I mean? But long story short, I love the fact that he's with Halliburton in Indiana. He's with Andrew Nemhard. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You
Shout
got a
out
few
Andrew.
guys. You got some guns over there. They score a lot. It's
I
a
think they have
perfect fit.
the highest rating offense in the league.
Yes. So I say that to say that it was good. It was good for both of us. You know what I mean?
What makes it good for us? Like, what did we get in return? We got
Well, I think to keep the fans happy, because really and truly, I feel like we won the New York Knicks trade. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And
I agree.
I'm just gonna throw one real quick. OG Anunoby. Now you guys want to think he's that guy. I've been saying this for years, and all of a sudden now it's like I have a girlfriend, and you guys weren't rating her. You know, you said she was ugly or Woods, you could do better, blah blah blah. I'm like, nah, this is the one. No, you didn't want to hear me. Now she grew up. She had her little glow up, and she leaves me, and now everybody wants her. You know what I mean? That's what's going on with OG right now because the whole NBA is on notice and they're putting OG on a pedestal. But long story
Just
short,
wait
let me
till
just
things
bring it
get
back.
bad.
Let me just bring it back. At the end of the day, yeah, Pascal. It's the draft picks. It's the draft picks. The fans are so happy about draft picks.
I don't understand why.
So we got draft picks out of the Indiana deal. You know what I mean?
But
So
at the end of the day, we don't hit on draft picks like that. Like again, like we've hit maybe six
and that's
six
pretty
times.
Good. That's pretty good.
In 26 years, 27 years?
Hitting six.
So
time out. You hit it 6 times. Number one, that's phenomenal. Number two, bro, you got a championship out of it as well.
Ooh. From DeMar DeRozan? You're talking
we
about
got a 2019 chip.
I know, but okay, so look, we're talking about Damon Stoudemire,
Yep.
T-Mac,
Yes.
Vince Carter,
Yes.
who else? DeMar DeRozan, Chris
Yes.
Bosh. Then we got Scotty Barnes. Was Marcus Camby a hit? He was number 2 pick.
Very serviceable when he got traded to the Knicks.
So we'll put that in there. We'll give us that. So 7 times out of 20 plus. We picked Arujo. Do you remember him?
We picked Bargnani, Arujo.
Bargnani.
We picked up a lot of guys, man.
Terrible.
Hey, and let's not sleep.
Then we picked Gradey Dick.
Don't sleep on the Dick, bro. Don't sleep on that, fam.
Whoa. Control Alt Delete, please.
My fault.
Whoa.
My fault. But
bro, this is
that's one Dick you're gonna remember. Man. Remember that. Just remember that.
I don't want to remember that.
Just remember that.
All.
Yo, he's developing nicely. You know
is
what
he?
I mean? Yes, he is. Now he's gonna get his meaningful rep.
Listen, I went to a G League game.
Right.
And he was getting cooked in the G League.
That was when he just got there. His mental
he's top 15 pick. You can't get getting cooked in the G League.
How many guys in the draft the guys that came out of the draft, this draft, I should say,
right,
went to the G League? Well, you're not saying nothing about that.
A lot of them did.
All right, so what are you saying?
And they was dropping 30.
It don't matter.
Cam Whitmore.
Oh,
remember?
he's nice. Shadow Hong.
Yes.
Shadow Hong for that one.
Remember, I'm the one who said Cam Whitmore.
You said Cam Whitmore, yeah.
Don't give Hong my credit, bro.
No, but Hong was agreeing with you. You know what I mean? And you guys were both poo-pooing on my Gradey Dick
because we said guys who were better than Gradey, who we could have picked.
Right.
And I told you Keontae George.
Yep. Damn.
From Utah.
Right.
We should have known that.
Right.
Because Messiah was there at Global Jam watching him play up front.
No, you're right. I'm not knocking
2 years
it.
ago.
I'm not knocking
and then
it.
Cam Whitmore, and then we have the kid Hawkins at New Orleans Pelicans.
Right.
So those 3 guys that we could have picked over Gradey Dick.
No, I got you.
So
I'm not knocking it.
So
but
this is my only thing about draft
filling
picks.
in a void that we need.
But this is the only thing that I feel about draft picks. We get excited about draft picks. If you're not getting the number 1 pick, number 2 pick, man, and then what is in the draft?
Right.
So
But we sure know how to pick him though, man. Come on, man.
We do?
Come on, we got. Hey,
We missed 20 times.
No, hey, we got Marquise Noel. Don't sleep. Undersized guard.
Has he played
now.
Has he played in an NBA game yet?
He hasn't touched the NBA yet.
Okay.
It's all good, but
he's doing his thing in the G League.
He's in the G League All-Star game.
Doing his thing.
He's gonna get a lot of looks. He's gonna probably get a call up if Raptors don't do what they're supposed to do. Keep him, please. Just keep him. But anyway, you know what I mean. We made some good picks, man.
Bruce Brown is a serviceable player. We're gonna trade him. Probably get more draft picks.
No, I hope
he's not gonna want to stay here.
I think he will, man.
Like he's gonna say that, but in the media, but deep down, and we can get something for him because a lot of teams are calling for him. I'm not too happy with this trade, Pascal. I think we should have re-signed him. Me personally, he's 22 points a game every time. And no guys, you guys got these guys in the group chat, man, and they're talking smack about the spin cycle and this and that. Man,
stop it. Can anybody stop it though?
Bro.
But no, can anybody stop it when he spins? No.
I don't understand the comment, but my thing is like he was an all-star and he was an NBA, all-NBA twice.
Come on.
What are we talking about?
We drafted him too. So that was another draft. Sorry, you forgot to mention Pascal.
Yes, okay, I'll give you that. Pascal.
And Fred VanVleet.
Well, we didn't draft Freddie. We free agency.
Okay, my fault.
But we drafted Pascal, so okay, 8 out
and
of
we drafted OG.
I don't think OG's a hit.
OG does. Are you not seeing the media attention he gets?
It's New York.
I'm just saying.
They hype everybody up.
Orange. What's it? Orange clouds and blue skies?
Listen,
come on, OG's a savior right now.
Watch in 2 months how things unravel. And when the guy who said OG and a nobody, those are gonna start circling again. Just watch.
They better not be disrespectful.
When you play in New York, man, that's the toughest place to play. That in LA.
But the only knock I have on OG is he said he wanted more responsibility coming into this season. And he said he wanted more ball handling responsibility. We gave him enough ball handling responsibility, and he still left us. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's all good.
He didn't leave us. We traded him, but
he didn't want it. He probably knew. He probably told us he was gonna leave and go to the Knicks regardless.
Well, I'm not happy with that trade.
Yeah.
I think we lost in the Pascal trade. OG, goodbye. Good riddance. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Well, I think we won in the New York trade. OG, do your thing. You know what I mean? Precious, do your thing. You're at home. Do your thing. Flynn, I hope backing up Brunson is tough.
It is.
Hopefully you'll find a new home or just do your thing, man. And we won that one though.
Yes.
And we're gonna unlock Quickley and unlock Barrett.
RJ?
Yeah. I remember you always saying he only goes left. Yo, he only goes left still, but you can't stop him. He's going to the line regardless. And once he starts going right, it's a wrap. But the jumper is nice too. So him and that Scotty Barnes matchup, it's gonna be scary.
Barbecue? Is that what they call it?
It's gonna be no, was it barbecue?
Barnes, Barrett,
yeah, barbecue, man.
and
barbecue
Quickley?
all day. Some of that barbecue from Honey. What's that from that Honey Soul Food, man? Shout them out. You like that right there, eh? You gotta shout them out as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Anyways, let's talk about the scoring output here in the league.
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. Guys are scoring 70. We had Luka score 73.
Yeah.
We had MB score 70.
Right.
We had Booker score 60, 50. Guys are scoring like crazy. We had Cat Williams, I think he scored 62 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is the NBA, is this because the defense is just horrible, or is it because, the guys are just more skilled nowadays?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think certain teams are playing defense. Certain on offense, like I remember Coach Finch from Minnesota, he blasted Cat. They lost that game
because he was trying to get the
the whole team just forgot about all their philosophies and stuff.
Yeah, I heard
on
that.
defense and on offense, they were just giving them the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they end up losing that game. So it's like, they say being 40 is the new 30. You know what I mean? In the NBA, scoring 50 is like the new. A 30-point back in the day now is like a 50. No, back then a 30-point will be big. Now it's equivalent to a 50.
Shea got the most 30-point games in the NBA.
That's what I'm saying. So it's a mixture. To bring it back to what I'm saying, it's a mixture of shit defense. Because that Atlanta game, that Luka 73, they showed some clips of him going coast to coast.
I broke that game down of all his points. It's on the internet, and anybody can just go check it out. And literally, he was in the key. He up faked. And the guy jumped and then it was just like a clear path. And there's a bunch of times he just came down the key, layup, 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 layup.
And
the defense is awful. And I know Atlanta, that's a small sample size. Atlanta doesn't play defense. They're terrible defensive team. But there's a lot of teams in the NBA that are terrible. Terrible. So do I think it's a mixture of both? I think we don't have Draymond Green made his name in the NBA because he's his effort.
Right.
He plays very hard, and this is how he's able to last in the league.
Right.
If guys played like Draymond, a lot more guys played like Draymond, there wouldn't be scoring outputs like this. Like the effort. There's no effort.
I think there is effort, but
I don't think so.
The guys are, like you said, the guys are more skilled. Being an offensive player takes skill, and you got to be smart. They know how to finesse the refs.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well, that too.
And
being able to,
you got guys complaining, always frailing, and you know what I mean. I blame LeBron for the flopping era because he just added a whole new. Back in the day, like just seeing big 6'8" dude just getting barely touched and flying to the floor. Now the NBA actually finding guys now, I believe.
Yeah, they're finding
flops, right? But thank you, LeBron. Just to say, at the end of the day, like guys, they're finessing refs, and they just got to figure out. The refs are learning how to call the games as well because the new rules that are in. I remember seeing Kevin Garnett and Adam Silver have a little interview, and Adam Silver point blank said, like, they're kind of catering towards the fans. A guy like Steph Curry, if you're allowed to hand check, like back in the day, would Steph Curry be Steph Curry?
They could stir the player where they want to go.
So I get it. We just gotta adapt. We gotta adjust. Do
you enjoy watching it? Because I think it's a lot. The NBA wants to see this.
Yeah.
When KG was talking to Adam Silver, he mentioned that like the entertainment part of things. Do you think it has to do with like guys want to come to the game and see a 70-point game? It's entertaining instead of a sluggish brawl like the 90s.
I just love basketball, man. I'm gonna watch it regardless. You know what I mean? I'm invested into the game. I'm more invested into the Raptors, obviously. But I'm gonna forever watch the game. Sure, it has its moments where you'll see you'll see not that much defense being played. But at the same time, you'll see refs screwing players or screwing the Raptors, like how Coach Darko went off when, they only went to the line like twice in the fourth quarter to 23 against 23 in LA. Like, you know what I mean? So and you see guys like Ant-Man getting fined. He's gonna probably get fined again because he punked the refs again, but you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like,
wow, he don't care.
Right now, the regular season, it's a whole lot of control, alt and delete. You know what I mean? They're figuring it out. When playoffs come around, it's gonna be thorough. It's gonna be entertaining. Defense is gonna step up some more. I just love it, man. I love it, but I understand where the OGs are getting upset. Like, you know what I mean, in regards to like, yo, no defense is being played, and these guys are just racking up 50s, 60s. 70s, but clearly no one's gonna touch 81, no one's gonna touch 100.
I don't know about that.
I don't think so.
I think Booker might get it.
Ain't no one gonna touch it, man.
I think Booker might get it, to be honest.
He's efficient, but
yeah,
I don't see it. I don't see it happening, man.
Anyways, moving on to hip hop, man.
Yeah.
Hip hop. There's a lot going on, man. We got the Drake and Mos Def situation.
Right.
Him calling out Drake saying he's pop.
Right.
It was crazy. His fit was crazy today. Oh my God.
I know that.
And then
timing was horrible.
Yeah, horrible. But then he tried to backtrack and he tried to reach out to Drake. Drake's not gonna reach out to you, bro. So stop.
Did Drake call him a bucket?
He called him a bucket. He came over here.
If you know, you know.
Came over here and married like a stripper or something like that. Got drunk, married a stripper. Like just did some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But then you got the Megan Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj. What's your thoughts on that? Because a lot of stuff is coming out through the music.
Yeah, I mean, like if you had to compare Bigfoot versus Hiss,
yes,
what came out, like the 2 tracks that came out, not the edited versions or anything along those lines. Yeah, Megan took that. You know what I mean?
So you think Megan Thee Stallion Hiss is better than Bigfoot?
Yes.
Okay.
It hurts me to say it because I feel like she did Tory Lanez dirty, but take the emotions out for a quick sec. Yeah. But Nicki, when I heard the other version of that particular track, I was like, why did Nicki put that one out. You know what I mean?
I think Nicki, she went Instagram live.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a surprise when she actually
the
came
surprise
with the
element
song.
was gone.
Yeah.
I understand.
Because she was just saying it on live. And I know she said she has another part. She has another song.
She got a few songs I'm hearing.
But we'll see.
She got a few songs I'm hearing. But
I think Megan, because they're both like number 1 and number 2 on the charts.
Right. So it's great
this record.
It's great for hip hop. It's great for our women MCs, our female MCs. Like you got 2 female MCs going at it. This is the art of war, man. Like I don't like the fact that you're calling out the dead and you're calling out family members from both parties. But you know what? I remember hearing Styles P saying, like, when you're in a fight, there's no rules. You know what I mean? A man's gonna bite you. A man's gonna poke you in your eye. A man may stick his finger in your ear. Who knows? I'm just saying, whatever advantage they could get, they're gonna take it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man.
You ever gotten to fight someone stick their finger in your ear before?
Close. You know what I mean?
Was that a female?
Huh?
What the hell? Was that a
I ain't fighting no females, man. Like,
which man goes, yo, here?
No, you put a man in the headlock and you get his ear by accident, like, and then you just.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like on purpose.
Just start penetrated. Control Alt Delete.
Wow.
Control Alt Delete.
Who has the better diss record? Hiss or Bigfoot, Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
I think Nicki Minaj was the better record. And the reason why I'm saying this is just because I like how she's talking. I think Megan messed up. If you were in a big situation that just happened.
Right.
Publicized thing where you and Tory, you claim this man shot you in the foot, and I felt like a lot of people that knew the truth or maybe heard the truth or felt a certain way about it.
Didn't say anything.
They were like this, and then you open the door for Nicki to be like, I'm just gonna say what I really felt from months ago when this whole situation was going on.
Thank you.
How'd you get shot in the foot and you're dancing 2 days later?
I could have sworn we brought that up on the episode.
We definitely did. And then, we're saying, like, how I think they were on a Clubhouse or something, and she was asking, like, have you ever been shot in the foot? You just can't go dancing, like, with that funny voice she has,
And just the trauma. Like, there's so much behind it, but continue.
And then, she's talking about she, lied on her mother. She lied to Gail, what's her name?
Gail King?
Yeah. You lied to her, saying that, you never slept with him and whatever. So I like the factual stuff of that record. I just think that she shouldn't have spoke and played it for everybody to hear.
Just waited.
Because it killed, like you said, the surprise factor of it. But I obviously I think Nicki is an overall better artist than her. But, like you said, it's good for hip hop right now. They're both going at it. And now it's funny because Wack 100 was on Clubhouse again, and what'd he say?
Good old Wack
There's a little
100.
Asian girl who followed them and has a video of what really happened.
Imagine.
So it's so funny how all of a sudden Nicki drops that record, Bigfoot. That line was slick though when she said, you fell off, get up on your good foot, big foot. That was slick.
2 points.
Yeah, but it's so funny now that this has come out with Wack. All of a sudden, there's this Asian lady where the feds try to better not bring that video out, and it's floating around, and now it's going to resurface very soon. What do you think will happen to Meg if there is a video and it shows that Tory didn't actually shoot her? What's gonna happen to Meg? She's
done. At the end of the day, she's gonna. I'm glad. I'm so happy that she signed a new deal, a distribution deal with Warner. She's going on tour. Rack up the money as much as you can, because when that truth comes out, boy, it's gonna be tough. PR is finished. Everything. Like she's going to have to quit, man. She's going to have to quit.
Because she can definitely face jail time.
She should. No? She should.
Can he sue her, or can it be reversed? Is there something like that?
My whole thing, Tory was so confident. If you really watched the trials and even when it came to the decision, he was super confident because he knew about this probably.
He knows deep down what really happened.
Bottom lines. And he even put it in his music. You know what I mean? And
because I feel like if he did shoot her, he would have been like, what's the plea?
Yeah.
6 months? Okay. Like, because now you got 10 years.
10 years. And he didn't even do it. But shout out Wack, man. Like, Whack is whack. Whack 100 is whack 100. Like, you know what I mean? But just for even bringing this to the light,
it's just so interesting.
A lot of Tory fans knows that the man didn't do it, bro. He may have had a gun in his hand if he's not supposed to. If you're gonna get 10 years for not supposed to having a gun in your hand, then so be it. Right. But if you're getting 10 years for shooting at somebody, which is totally false, and the person that claimed that happened knows it didn't happen, and the best friend all of a sudden pleaded the fifth and walking scot-free, got married, started a new life, whatever, while this man got to sit in, this black man got to sit in jail for basically having the time of his life banging two best friends. You know what I mean? Bams. If anything, that's what he's sorry for.
If this all comes out, that's scary. She's scary.
A woman scoring, man.
That's a scary woman.
My mom always told me about a woman scoring.
But to go that,
there's levels to it, fams.
Sleep with his best friend. Do it. Don't send the guy to jail where this guy has a son. Like there's levels. 10 years.
There's levels to a woman scoring, fams.
Whew, she's scary.
Man, you should have.
If this is real,
never played her.
I gotta see this video.
Should have never played her.
Wow.
And she's the one that stole toy from the best friend. I'm done, man.
Tory needs a Chubbs because Chubbs wouldn't let that happen to Drake.
Bottom line. So hopefully you live and you learn, and he gets free. He gets out of jail. You know what I mean?
Let's hope the truth comes out.
If the truth does come out, you know what I mean? I could just picture a little Asian girl with glasses. I don't know. I don't know if I'm wrong. You know what I mean? With a mushroom cut. You know what I mean? And she has it. She has that footage. Early. She ready. She ready, man.
Oh my God.
But yeah, man.
That's all I got, man, for today, man. Welcome back, man.
Yo, man. We're here. Season 5.
Every week,
you know what
man.
I mean? Hey, to all the refs, I'm not coaching no more. I'm not coaching AAU anymore. You know what I'm saying? Well, for now.
Didn't your son say he doesn't want you
My son don't want me to coach him.
Ooh.
That's what he said, and I heard.
Ooh.
But it's all good. I got a chance to direct all my attention, coaching-wise, to my Westview Wildcats.
Yes, you guys are doing wonderful.
You know what I mean?
Big game on Monday,
senior team
too.
doing their thing right now. Yeah. Juniors, we're developing. We're going through the Raptors reset right now. Don't watch that. You know what I mean? But, you know, I think in the basketball community, we got to chill with, you know, bashing refs. I'm starting to learn, like, yo, these guys are men. They're caring adults that are giving back to the game. You know what I'm saying?
That's big of you.
It's huge of me.
Turning over a new leaf.
You know what I mean? So I caught myself going at refs watching the game from my dad's lens, you know? And I'm just like, some of these refs, in my mind at the time, I was like, some of these refs don't even play ball like that. I even know some of the refs that I used to play ball against, and you know the deal. Don't act brand new. You used to get your ass whooped, or you'll come on my run and set my screens. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
Do you get a headache after games? Because you yell a lot.
Sometimes. You know what I mean? But I'm like, why am I yelling? But it's just the competitor in me. You understand? And it's just like, you want to see your son's team win.
Gotcha.
So by saying all that, I just want to shout out the refs. They're doing a hell of a job. There's a shortage of refs. You know what I mean?
Because they don't want to ref because of guys like you.
Because of guys like me. So I'm like, let's give our flowers to the refs. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I understand what you guys are going through night in, night out. There's so many leagues out here. You know what I mean? So I know you guys are getting your tax-free dollars, but it comes with a price. Dealing with parents like myself.
That's crazy.
But I'm gonna catch myself and apologize. You know what I mean? I really want to use this platform to show some love to our refs in the city. You know what I mean? Doing the thing, keeping basketball alive. If it wasn't for the refs, our kids won't be playing ball right now. So I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apology accepted, I think.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Take us out, man.
Hey, man. We're back. Season 5 is here.
Yes, sir.
We're here every week. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Yo, we're here, man. We did our house cleaning. We got a little upgrade.
Yes.
Big
Major
things
upgrade.
coming, man. Big things coming,
Big
man.
things coming.
Shout out Title League,
Yes.
Distant Cousins. Your impact was felt today. Pause. Or should I say Control, Alt, Delete.
Shout out Sophia.
Sophie, you already know what it is, man. Afia's in the building.
Yes.
Shout out to Afia. You know what I mean? It's Black History Month. It's Black History Month every day. But we got February, so let's show love to everybody doing their thing. You know what I mean? And we out.
We're out.